Hi, my name is Kerry Silberman. I'm an adjunct professor of law at Silicon Valley University Law School. Today we're talking about how to execute a living trust. Well, executing a living trust simply means to sign it and date it. Moreover, in most states, including where we are here in California, the living trust must be notarized to be effective. So simply signing the document, the living trust, is not proper execution. If somebody goes to court and tries to set aside the trust or argues with the validity of the trust, if it's not notarized, you're going to have a very difficult time. So to execute the trust after it's already prepared, hopefully by a lawyer, or if you used a software program, make sure that it's adequate. I've seen some software programs that are 5 or 6 pages, and that just isn't enough to cover all the possible contingencies that could arise for a living trust. Not to mention that you probably want to have a pour-over will, which would come into play if you forgot to put something into the trust. So all these documents should be, in fact, drafted by a lawyer, or you better make sure that you're using a very complete trust software. But if not, if the trust is properly drafted and it's not properly executed, it's worthless. So make sure that you comply with your state's laws and regulations. And again, it's not a bad idea to talk to a lawyer to find out if your state requires the trust to be notarized. That would be the first step. So after you get your trust from your lawyer, make sure all the names are spelled correctly and your wishes are going to be complied with vis-a-vis how you want your property distributed upon your death. Perhaps you want some of your property to go to a charity. Maybe you want it to go equally amongst your children. Maybe there's one child who's a special needs child and the other children will take care of that child. So make sure that your trust is set up properly, and after it is properly set up, make sure it's properly executed. And again, that's usually just done through a notary. My name is Kerry Silberman. I'm an adjunct professor of law at Silicon Valley University Law School.